What is going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Thursday, May 30th, 2024. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, fixed air moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. And man, I got bit by a mosquito in the shower right before I filmed this. Can you believe that? I got a horn on my head, mutant mosquito just parasited me. This camera is something else sometimes. Like you can see it. I didn't even know it was there until I sat down. I was like, what is that? Zit on my nose, mosquito bite on my head. I'm a mess, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody isn't getting attacked by mutant mosquitoes like I am in the shower where you think you're safe and getting clean. No, not today. Oh man. Well, today on this Thursday, it's Jupiter Day. And I don't know, I guess we're going to see what we can expand and learn on today. We're definitely going to be feeling a lot of emotion. The moon's in Pisces, it's approaching Saturn. So we're having to bring that integrity emotionally. Um, through sensitive situations and through kind of feeling like everything's kind of coming in at once, but we got to hold it together. It is also the third quarter square between the moon and the sun, getting ready to close out this Taurus lunation cycle that we're in. Venus is with the sun, so we're getting a moon square Venus as well. So there's definitely some tension in the air around our relationships, around our communications, around our truth. We're also seeing the sun at 9 degrees of Gemini, which is right where Antares was when we were all born. Taurus and I'm sorry, Aldebaran were Antares is over here in opposition. But yeah, 9 degrees. We were all born, you know, for the most part, unless you're really young, with Antares at 9 degrees. So in your charts, it's kind of getting hit, and it's at 10 degrees now. So we're in this like Aldebaran, which is the truth, which is integrity, which is really showing up with the truth. So it's like the truth will set you free. And I think this third quarter square is a good opportunity emotionally to really bring that emotional integrity and that truth out to the forefront with the people with who we're relating with our own values, with the values of with the truth of our own situation when it comes to our values and what we're creating and manifesting and a lot of these different things. But it can definitely, I think we want to stir up creative, opportunities and mental opportunities here. We don't want to block ourselves by being so opinionated on certain things. We definitely want to have some openness, but still bring a level of responsibility to the forefront in our day to day, and especially with other people. I think it's important to keep that in mind. It's Sun Venus. Venus is combust. We want to be careful that we're not being too, I don't know, in some ways preachy. You know, there's heavy energy of like feeling very sensitive and very connected and very spiritual in many ways. And we can almost be like trying to prove certain things too much or trying to bring too much like real, too much, I don't want to say real fact because there is a real fact in life, but trying to bring too much dialogue to maybe something that can't be expressed. So I think it's finding the right words, which I'm struggling to do today. Finally finding the right words to put to certain feelings and trying to be a little bit responsible, a little bit mature in things when the sensitivity is kind of ramped up and we can be feeling a little, maybe a little inadequate in certain places and maybe really adequate in certain places and trying to find a balance there. Mercury and Uranus are in their conjunction, they're coming together too. So there's definitely like a lot of stacked energy. And I think our mind's trying to keep things grounded. But remember, Mercury also disposits this energy in Gemini, and Mercury and Venus are sharing mutual reception. So they're both, very strong right now. So our mind is strong, and I think we're really trying to get to the bottom of things, but it's also trying to have us break out, break free, kind of liberate ourselves. And we want to do any liberation right now, I think, in a responsible manner instead of just making chaos. We want to kind of control certain levels of chaos within ourselves and within our own environments and our reality. And I think be smart. And I think that there's one aspect to the day that is giving us an opportunity to be really smart, really tactical in integrity. And these are the things that are going to get us closer to the heavens. These are going to get us closer to, really cutting through certain aspects of our life that maybe we haven't been able to understand, or that have maybe been holding us back. And maybe this is a big, dealing with someone else, but it could also be dealing with ourselves, because it's still Mars Chiron. Even though they've made the pass, Chiron's, at 22, Mars is going to come to 23 today. They're still within a degree orb. So that energy is very tight. And I think that's where the inadequacies can come from. Moon, Saturn, and Pisces. Definitely like feeling maybe a little less than, and we want to be able to imagine ourselves as much more than. And in a lot of ways, the truth of the matter is know that we are more than, and we are infinite, and there's so many different possibilities. And tweaks and adjustments. I feel like tweaks, adjustments can go a long way today, especially if we're able to kind of block out some of the sensitivities, and again bring that maturity emotionally, that maturity intuitively into what we're trying to express, what we're trying to say, how we're communicating, and what we're trying to kind of move around and adjust to get more value out of our environments, out of our relationships, and things of that nature. So, yeah. I mean, hey, it's a third quarter square from a Taurus lunation, so we're definitely like figuring out a lot about what's good, what quality is for ourselves, how we relate that, and that can bring up sensitive conversations, sensitive subjects, or just feeling like a lot is coming at once because certain things are waning out to get ready for a new lunation in Gemini, and kind of get things popping. And Mars Chiron can have us feeling extremely healed in ourselves, or feeling like we got to do a lot more healing to find that assertion in our life, and that direction that we need as well, or that we're craving as well. Got the moon card in reverse. So yeah, I think that this is kind of confirmation that our emotions can be a little upside down. It can feel restrictive. There can be a lot of emotion, but at the same time feeling like it's just causing certain, creepy crawlies to come out, and that can be a little scary at times. So we're like fighting with like the truth of a lot of things right now, and it can definitely get us spun a little bit emotionally. So I think we want to feel safe inwardly. We want to feel safe and comfortable emotionally, and realize that it's okay if emotions are high and there's a lot that we're feeling. We want to accept these feelings and try to find the right ways to express them. And maybe that takes time and, sitting on it for a little bit. But yeah, I can feel like there's a little interesting chaos that could come up, and it's going to be more internally, and we have to learn to, we have to adjust to that today, and kind of get through it. And I think take action, and take different measures to be comfortable in that truth of whatever the feeling is, because I do think that we're a little susceptible today to just feeling like a little more sluggish than maybe we have been. And I feel like it's been a pretty good week, and today kind of like, you sure it's a good week? It's Thursday. You gonna make it to Friday and have a good time? You absolutely can. You just got to be like very grounded, and then a level of confidence too, to just keep on trucking when maybe life throws some wrench in some plan, or if some truth gets presented that has to be dealt with and understood and maybe expressed. I love you all. Have a great Thursday. Hope you don't get bit by any mosquitoes. I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.